your YouTube, Hazel.
Lalao.
Today we're going to talk about the 3 things that we like and we don't like in New Zealand. Auckland.
It's been nearly 3 weeks that we are in Auckland.
More than 3 weeks.
Yeah, okay. We haven't seen that much of this big country yet. It's beautiful, but we haven't seen much. We've only seen Auckland, and obviously everything we are going to say in this video will be limited by the fact that we know nothing, and this might change over time. So bear with us, and we will do this video again a couple of weeks or months from now and see where we're at. So, your 3 favorite things in New Zealand.
Okay, do you want me to tell them one by one, or like just I go
comment
with
on
the
them?
first one?
Yeah.
Okay, first thing is for me the simplicity of administration, because we're still having many difficulties in France. We are still receiving letters, as you know, if you live in France, saying that no, this didn't work, for this you need to send like all these documents we had already sent twice. So here everything is so easy. Finding an apartment is easy, getting a visa is easy, getting a residence is easy, buying a car is easy, getting internet connection, electricity is easy. Everything is easy and fast, and people, they help you.
You basically did it in 4 days.
And I think in France, like some things, we've been still like, we started them more than a year ago and we're still waiting for an answer. And I'm not even talking about like asking for a French citizenship like that. It's huge.
That's another thing.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing at the moment is the commute. So for those who don't know, we live across the bay. So Auckland is around a gigantic bay. It's more a fjord, but I'm not allowed to say fjord on camera. I said it twice already.
Yes, you did.
The main city is on the southern part of that bay, and we live in the North Shore. And every day we get to take the ferry. So the ferry, actually, for those who have seen other videos, you might have seen, a body of water out of the windows at our place, and that is actually the bay. And through that window, you might have seen a wharf that's just beneath our house, and the ferry departs from that wharf and goes into the central city. Both of us happen to work in the city center, so it's basically 10 minutes of ferry and we are at work, and 10 minutes of ferry again and we are in the middle of a residential area with no buses on the weekend. It's really weird. It's like living in the countryside and working smack in the middle of a city center, but those 2 things are just 10 minutes apart. Yeah, so your second favorite thing?
So my second favorite thing is people. Here, people are so lovely. We are, I always heard those rumors where if you live in a small town or if you go to a village, people are helpful, they do trust you, you don't even have to lock your door, the door of your house or your car. But I have never experienced this till we got here. So here, everyone wants to help you. If you have any difficulty, any question, they just leave whatever they are doing and they help you. They try to find a solution. For instance, I would like to give an example. Like, I have many examples, but one of the things is just a very simple thing, but it really touched me. We were at the library, we were getting a library card, which is awesome. I think we're gonna have another video about that.
For the libraries in Auckland.
And while the librarian, who was very helpful, she was answering our questions, and a lady came into the library. I think she was Chinese, and she didn't speak very well English, and she was like a bit shy. The librarian was trying to understand what she wanted, and it took us like 1 minute, I think, to understand that she said she forgot her bag, and the librarian was asking, pardon me, you forgot your bag here? Like, where exactly? Let's go and get it. And then the lady told, no, I forgot my bag on the bus. So she forgot her bag on the bus, and then we don't know why, she came to the library. And while the librarian was asking, like trying to understand exactly the situation, another librarian who was in the office, she came. So that for me, this means that this lady, she was observing and she knew that the librarian was already with us, so she came to help her colleague. And I haven't seen many countries where this happens. The other person would just hide, like just, no, I'm not here. So she came and she was asking like, what's happening? And then we told her that this lady forgot her bag in the bus. Instead of saying, I'm sorry, we are not the bus station or we are not the Auckland transport company, she said, oh, okay, do you know the number of the bus? Please come with me, let's go and find this bus number and then I will call the bus company for you. She was very helpful and it really touched upon me. I think I can confidently say that this it never happened and would never happen in the countries where I lived before. I mean, people would go like, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not the bus company and I don't really care.
I'm sorry, but I'm not the RATP. This is the library, I'm sorry. Right.
There is nothing I can do.
There is nothing I can do, go away now. Okay.
So that's my second thing.
Yeah, true. Not everyone is keen to be like that helpful.
Yeah.
And not everyone shares their food.
Yes, that's true.
Like in Turkey. That was good. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. That's one of my favorite things too.
Yeah.
My second favorite thing I think is the nature.
Nature.
It's ever present. It reminds you that it's bigger, better, faster, stronger than you. So it's been twice already. We went twice to the beach, and
No, we went 5 times to the beach.
yeah, but like twice we spent nearly a day there.
Okay.
And each time you are reminded that you are nothing. Nature is wild and it's untamed here, and I really like it. It really reminds you of your place in the universe in a certain way. And again, it's just 30 minutes from the city center, so it's crazy to have this ability to go from normal urban life to residential activities to nature bound craziness.
But my third favorite one for this video, the thing that I chose, is the toilets. Public toilets. So basically, people who know me, they know that I tend to go to the toilet quite often. And as you can imagine, it always puts me in difficult situations when you're on the beach or when you're anywhere. I need to find a toilet. And here, there are toilets everywhere. You are on the ferry, there is a toilet. You are waiting for the bus, there is a toilet somewhere. You are on the beach. It's, as Lalao said, you're in the middle of the nature. There is nothing, but there is a toilet. That's really good. And
they're always clean.
They're always clean, and there is always toilet paper and soap. That is shocking. I mean, public toilets, they are present, they are clean, and they're free.
They're furnished.
Yours?
My third favorite thing, I think, is it's something peculiar, and I don't know if it's like this elsewhere in New Zealand, but they've been retrofitting in the buildings in the center of Auckland, namely around the Britomart district, and there's really a weird way of allocating spaces inside those new buildings. So to give an example, you have entire parking lots that have been transformed into pubs and venues. So the normal entrance of a parking lot, in which there's a gigantic slope, and that's an on-ramp, and you would get in that on-ramp to find your parking spot. That on-ramp is now a bar. When you get to the first level, it's a restaurant, and etc. etc. And then this means to get to the restaurant, you have to go through a bar first, and that bar has nothing to do with the second level restaurant. And also, we entered I don't know, it was like it was an opening in the building. It really looks like a parking or a garage access. And we went up a few stairs, and we were smack in the middle of a design agency. And you go across that corridor, and just after the design agency, that's another bar. I love this dynamic allocation of space. I think it's really it speaks really of a bustling environment where you can meet people and professionally and also mingle with other people who have nothing to do with your job around a cup of coffee. I like this. The city builds this sort of serendipity mechanically inside it. I really like that.
So you mean the mixture of spaces, different
spaces, people,
yeah.
Activities. A colleague of mine actually entered an architecture studio asking for a flat white.
Oh,
because he
okay.
thought it was a coffee shop, but it wasn't. It was an architecture studio.
Okay.
And I think that makes things really interesting. Accidents, but not in the bad way, in the good way. Serendipity. All right.
I would like to know what are your favorite things if you ever lived in Auckland, what you really liked or like still if you're still living here, and what was bugging you. Please leave them in the comments below.
And teach us something.
Yes.
All right. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell button, and see you next time.